Okay, welcome to the live stream for Lann TwinSwords. I have been through quite the hardship this week, and yesterday my dog just died from lung cancer. Nebula is gone, and I have a lot to say about certain individuals, and I look at what I lost as a lesson learned of never ever giving gifts to certain people that don't care about you. They don't value your integrity, they don't value who you are, they just care to take what's yours and make it theirs. Aside from my grievingness, I tend to take grief alone. I prefer to talk it out. I prefer to play as I go. That's why I decided today that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to also play on Lann and practice him through using TwinSwords. It's going to be maybe a grieving type of video, but also one that encourages strength among us, amongst people in general that have the characteristics of narcissism, of selfishness, entitlement, and conceiting. And I just want to say to people that are like that, you will never ever get anything anywhere in your life by continue to do this path of selfishness, corruption, and try to take things that other good people genuinely pity you to have. I'm done. I've learned to deal with the dead, learned to awaken because of the dead, and you know what? Life goes on and reincarnation exists. My dog meant everything to me, but because someone wanted to, take control of take control of the dog in some shape or form and act like they own the dog when they don't, is what caused the death in the first place. My dog died of lung cancer, and she had a tumor in her lungs already, and I'm just gonna say it. This is my time, this is my video. Commercial licensing on a dog is never going to work. Like, it's a breed, it's a different type of breed, it doesn't work for all breeds. I try to tell them, you need to go to an actual dog, and no, it's too much money, and then now look where we're at. I'm not trying to push blame on anybody, but it's like, if I want to prevent a problem, I don't care how much money I end up spending to prevent an issue like that. I would have done it a long time ago, but because I was in a situation where I couldn't even get a job or anything. For some reason, the caretaker was given to someone else, and then there was someone else that really didn't, at the end, didn't care. And it showed at the very end of everything. I tend to be a very giving person. I tend to value people of all kinds, but I also learned, even today, some people don't deserve it. Honestly, I will be harsh. If you are a corrupted person, selfish and entitled, you deserve to die. I will have no pity, no sympathy for those that take things that good people really try to give, and you live with entitlement. You weren't the first to get it. You weren't the first to grab it. It was first given to somebody, and then they decided to share it. That was the greatest mistake they have ever done, because now they didn't even have the chance to hold on to their precious dog or preciousness because you're in the way, and you didn't respect enough to give them their space. That is a disgrace and disrespect. to any living being. I can't stand people like that. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you know me. You take something that's not yours, you should be burned into the ashes. You should be burned alive. That's why the world is the way it is. I don't care what you say to me. Oh, you can't say that on live chat. I'm like, I don't care. You don't know what I know. I know how to face death. I know how to face grief. I respect all living beings, and I also respect the living dead. If I didn't respect the living dead, I wouldn't know how to deal with the living. No, I'm not a witch. And by the way, I hate witches. I don't care if you believe in witches and you think, oh, because I'm playing a class that's magic, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm a witch or anything. I don't care. Witches are number one in my book that deserve to be burned alive because they don't actually care about anyone. They just care about taking away of anyone's purity and then controlling it and destroying it for their own greed and power. And I can't stand people like that either. Leeches. And then you wonder why people get tough. You wonder why people become brutal and thick and mean. Because that same corruption is the reason we become mean. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the same bullshit. I didn't get Nebula. I didn't get her for free for no reason. I got her for free because my previous friend that had dogs, he was my friend and he valued me and respected me. And because I was moving in with my father, he knew that one day I wanted to get a dog. He paid $100 to give me the most expensive dog. And to me, that dog was the greatest thing in our lives ever. And now one day, when my life is in a better position, I'm with someone better, and I'm not with my father. I will make sure my father gets a dog, and then I have my own dog. And today I tried to call my mother. After not talking to her for, what, a couple years? And the only thing I get out of her is that, oh, you did this to me, you did this to me. I called you to talk about my dog and what she died from. I don't need to hear what I did because you feel resentful and hatred towards me for what you did to everyone else around you. You can't take accountability for your actions? Fuck off. Just fuck off completely. So enough about my grief. I'm gonna talk about TwinSwords Lann. And this goes for anybody, honestly. You have a problem with me, you don't like me, I don't care who the hell you are. I don't. You want me to care. There's a lot of people out there that want me to have a reaction to something. Don't feel pity for me. I don't want any pityness from anybody. You don't know my world. You don't know how I deal with losses. So don't come into my doorstep. Don't come into my inbox and say, oh, I'm sorry for your loss. First off, I don't fucking know you. I don't care who you are, except if it's my clan. My clan is, like, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of my clan for being there for me. But if you're someone outside of my clan and you don't have a good heart that I expect you to have, don't come to me. Don't try to be, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I know. No. Stay in your fucking corner. Don't come to me because I had something. I'm not using my grief to have attention. Don't take that as a form of opportunity. I don't want anything to do with you. You didn't show that in the beginning to be my friend, to be a kind person, to show that you really valued me and respected me. No, fuck off. Fuck off, really. I don't want anything to do with anybody that has no genuine support or integrity towards me. Fuck off. I'm done. Literally done. Terminé. With anybody. With anyone that tries to come to me and says, oh, I'm sorry, I heard about your loss. I'm like, no. Just stay quiet and move the fuck on. Do not interfere for what happened to me. Because the same people that except for my father, who actually gives a fuck about me and we go through together, don't interfere. Like, a lot of you think you know who I am. You don't know anything about that one person that you think you know about, and it's still disgraceful to this very day. People like you should just die. Makes the world a better place. And I'm not one for suicide, but I'm just getting tired. I'm tired and exhausted of putting pity to people that don't earn it. And I got names. I can put on the on right now, but you know what? I'm gonna be fucking kind about it. Learn what the difference is about being kind. I'm gonna be kind and sincere of not saying any fucking names. The only names I will ever say are good names to anyone that are my friends that deserve to get a shout out. Anyone else, fuck off. Fuck off. I should have been playing Lann, because Lann is all about endurance and resilience. I don't care if you wish death on me. You don't even know about death. I'm stronger than that. You can't face me with all your witchcraft and spells on me. No, you're just not gonna get through to me. You won't even get to kill me. You won't even succeed, because you don't even know the first thing about the levels of the ethereal world. You don't. Fucking weak-ass people. Oh, I'm gonna put a spell on you. Good luck with that. I got, like, powerful guardian spirits around me, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to mess with that. And even if they try to protect me, I protect myself, because I know they can only do so much. I have high awareness and high perception for a reason. Even if I think I am not that strong enough. But you know what? I'd rather be super awake than to be selfish and a narcissist, because I have money and all that fuels me is greed. And for those that are actually supporting my channel and actually waiting for me to upload a video of farming, I hope that my first video of guidance, of helping out the game, is actually well received. And if it's not, I'm not gonna focus on the negative. I'm gonna focus on the positive. My video that I'm trying to edit and create is to genuinely help the game farm. While you have money on the sidelines, or you're just trying out the game, like, I get it. Really, I get it. Honestly. So some people, the psychology of a new player is, I don't know this game, I want to learn about these games. They're searching up on Vindictus YouTube that, hey, I don't know what these items are about, I don't know anything, like, teach me, you know. I made a Google search about Nexon, and Nexon really said right there that they allow content creators to use their games to promote their games. So you know what? There's the open door of opportunity. I am more angry than I am sad. I honor the people in my life now more than ever to cherish the actual friends that care about me, rather than the people that don't care about me. They know the difference between actually caring about anyone. I play keyboard mode, so that's there's a hold in between his smash buttons, his normal smash buttons, and between his normal attacks. This is normal attack, this is smash. So if you do like a combination in between it, you'll get the hang of him. That's what I'm looking at it. He needs to be in battle mode in order to fight. So I'm just doing the dungeons to get used to his fighting habits. Because it starts to summon and in between his tab. See, here's his tab. Oh, okay. I'm gonna type it here, keyboard mode. He does that, and then it's like, yeah, combo. And then sometimes DD. Basically, like, S would be left click. So L with right. LR. Be like that. And then there's a hold button right there. That's only with D. Left click. And then let go. And those are his skills. Okay, we can try a different dungeon. Okay, so I don't have a stronger weapon to practice with, but I'm going to try to pick a dungeon that can enable him better. Okay, I don't have enough gold, so I'm gonna go get some gold. I mean, I could get some soap just to like see if I can do a harder dungeon. Waiting for this to settle in. Okay. Okay, what can we do? We could do Red Moon. It lets me. No, it won't let me. Okay, so it's not gonna let me. Alright. We could do. Something. We could do one of these dungeons just to practice. Or, yeah, this one. Cold Comfort. What's the one with cold, like a cold area? Bridge Forest. Back to the forest. There's one that is literally in the snow area, which would be refreshing to, what part is he in actually? Kingdom of the Sun. Frozen Land. Now we can go to this one. Something refreshing to look at least. In this particular dungeon, there's still like old materials that were to be converted for the like 100 level, and then you can convert that to 105. Godly Cloth, yeah. Still farm these areas. They just take a lot of fatigue, that's why. some iron ore in this area, which is surprising. Typically there was other ores into the dungeon, but didn't happen right away. They used to have these dungeons drop like shards, and now they don't, which kind of was the reason. It was a good reason to farm them. They've added the fatigue, and it was kind of annoying at that point. I tried a different. I will do a separate video on that type of content with Vindictus, because that way this will help those that are still trying to figure out how to farm in this game. So I don't have a problem with that. I genuinely do feel that because of this game, I have something to do, and I have something that can help me refocus after the grieving process that I'm going through. But I promise you, I'm a strong-headed person. I'm not gonna let grief dominate how it should affect my life, because that's what some people ended up doing, is that they allowed grief to dominate their life, and that's where it got them to. So we're gonna repeat this actually. I'll repeat and see if it can create a different environment. Sometimes the snowy terrains change based on just random RNG. So, and it did it. It went straight into a white dark. Okay. Okay. Sometimes it's even easier to, farm older dungeons just to like right now for me, I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic, but also good about it, because it was a time before I have a dog, so this is a good breather. In my environment at work, we had also people lost their loved ones and pets, and just because you might be that one person that never experienced loss, just know that be there with people that haven't lost anything yet. Still try to be there for them. Be supportive, that they'll get through it, just be supportive is all I can really say. Is don't just say, oh, I'm sorry, yeah, but let people that have grievingness, let them speak their mind, let them do what they need to do to grieve. Don't let them be silent about it, even if it's not someone you really like, because we all need to breathe our grievances. So there's more here. So there's actually more iron ore in this area, huh? Interesting. But that's a long way in here. I do plan to make more areas of Vindictus, shed some light on, not just on the generic dungeons of where other places could be dropped. so we're gonna try a different dungeon. Which one? A clue. Impermanence was actually one of my favorite dungeons. But I'm trying to see which one has like the opening for like a snowy terrain area. So I'm trying to see which one has that one. Didn't pass, no. Could have been somewhere in here. Supply cold comfort. Let me see, cold comfort. Let's see if this one. Well, not exactly, but the inside of a dungeon. Good place to also explore. Makes them shine a little better. But I did this pattern before. It's an interesting mechanic that they did. see which one. This is a snowy forest that looks all white, but I seem to find it, but we'll try. And it's also because my dog is a Siberian husky, so it would probably make sense for me to look into the cold. Okay, so this one is not it, but we're still gonna farm it. Surprised this place also keeps dropping iron ore. Interesting. So that's what they decided to do, is drop the old stuff in here to benefit expertise. Sometimes grief, when you try to let go as much as possible, it puts you into a sleeping mode. Because you're thinking like a lot of stuff at the same time. And then there's also rage. But at the same time, if you don't mobilize yourself, you won't be able to handle the grief faster. So we got in Gothly cloth. A lot of iron ore, it seems. 8%. This doesn't do anything by any chance. But this does. And this depends on your skill. Your skill, anyways. I like how there's sun, but it's also kind of gloomy outside.
Ah, good.
Let me see. I wonder if I've ever did something with Lann. But yeah, the voices were done on the Spearland video, so we don't need to do that today. What was one of the snowy areas? I guess the hidden path along Frozen Path. Was it a clue or was it a even? I don't know which one, but we're gonna do the snowy terrain areas. Well, this is close as I can get from the outside. A nice sky, dark forest. still not the one that is snow. Okay. You can keep trying until I condemn this live stream to be over. This is kind of close, but still just 1 in the morning. Damn, I can't even go through that. Oh look, dead fish. Oh, I couldn't find the other one. end the live stream here. Those that will watch this afterwards, those that will comment, be kind and sincere, or at least respectful. You could be sarcastically and humored. I invite that, but if you're intentionally trying to provoke a reaction out of me, I will see it, okay? I will see it, and I will know exactly who's been actually trying to ask genuine questions or someone that's just really out to, like, start bullshit. Like, I don't got time for that bullshit, okay? It's just a simple remove and click and delete. And if you are still one of those people, I will know right away that you're part of the propaganda of my enemies. I will make sure that you will never literally allowed to ever see my videos on any platform. And I can do that. I can just block you from watching anything of my channel related. I can go to that extreme because I don't got time for people's intentions to be malicious and in ill will intent to comment. Just because you have a different perspective of who I am, don't. Even if you have friends watching for you. So, you know what? Rest in peace, Billy Kametz, and rest in peace, Nebula, my precious dog. I wanted to tell you so many things right there in the emergency view, but someone there, just entitled and selfish and arrogant, believes she owns you when she doesn't. And I have every right to speak in the behalf of my own YouTube live stream in front of maybe thousands or more videos of other people. Just know that if it wasn't for me that brought you into our family, just know that without experience what it's like to have a husky, what it's like to have a dog that needs high maintenance, what it's like to be a family. No, none of that. I don't get any of that. So you know what? People like that don't deserve to have anything. And I had to see it yesterday for the first time in my life. To anyone that's grieving, to anyone that's going through hardship, just remember who really is been there for you, has valued you, has been there for you, and not someone that just because you have something shiny and beautiful but they don't know, they just want to take that from you and not appreciate that you're the reason that thing that you had in your life was because of you and only you. Don't give it to them, because they consume it out of greed and destroy it later on. And I had to learn that today. I tried to call my mom just to tell her that my dog passed away because of lung cancer, and didn't give me the chance or the atonement chance to express my grievances to her of what I think who was really to blame for. But no, she just said, you're this, you're this, you're this. Listen to me. You have someone like that in your life, disregard him immediately. I cannot stand people that refuse to take accountability and then do it at the last minute of their lives, at the last minute of their crisis. Look, I'm going to be harsh and brutal. I don't care. Just like you don't care about who I am, about what kind of person I am, what kind of gifts I have. I don't care if you have a lot of money. I don't care if you have a big house, if you have things I don't generally have. I don't care. You got that probably by someone else, and not someone that actually you as a person deserve to have. Nothing in this life goes without unnoticed, and I learned that today. Nothing. Karma will come unexpectedly and make you feel exactly how you deserve to be feel, with nothing, because you gave nothing to another person. So, I leave this message here. Watch this at your own time. Take in your perspectives silently, privately. This is Spirit Ren, the Guildmaster of Vibe. I am a resilient character in Vindictus. I play Silas. Silas is my main class. I'm going to say this again for those that don't seem to hear what I have to say. I play a male class named Silas, or Haji, or whatever you want to call it. He is a class that heals and fights. I represent that character. That is who I play, and that's who I will continue to play onward. I am here to showcase the characters of Vindictus without foul statements, foul insults to some of you that have a very close-minded brain of the size of a hamster. I'm sorry to say that. I have no appreciation for people in general. Stay in your fucking corners. Just stay there. You want a game to thrive, you don't go bashing it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the negativity. I'm sick of the pessimism attitude. Fuck off. Fuck off. Because I am brutally and finally done. And those that play Lann, those that don't like me who are playing Lann, know your fucking place in your life before you come at me and try to tell me how I should be living my life, how I should be making my friends. You never set foot in someone else's life because what, you lived 70 years in your life? 100 years in your life? What part of your life gives you the right to dictate someone else's life? Oh, because you're young. Oh, you don't know anything. You chose to live a bitter life? That's your problem. I'm choosing my life to live strongly and more happily. And I have a caring heart because you didn't choose to care. And that's what Lann is all about. Lann is about resilience, fighting for the right cause, standing up against enemies that don't value you because they envied you, they want to start bullshit and drama with you. Those are not your friends. I purposely dyed him black and gold because he's all about that. He's about strength. And he's a symbol of that to me. I don't care if he plays twin swords or twin spears. And I just showed you right there and there that I know how to play this class. I don't need to be top tier and showcase him. I already showed him with just the minimal of effort. And that's that. I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful life ahead. I will continue to provide a few more male characters that are sitting there in Vindictus, and not just use my character. I'm going to use a different Silas, a red Silas, a red-white Silas, to demonstrate what it means to play Spirit Ren and how to use it, and how to take risk and challenges, things that literally are all about Silas, or just in general all about that one character I'm going to be playing. So take oath of your own things in life. Take oath and take care of your own precious things in life, and own it. Own it to protect it. We strong people are strong and mean because we care. Because we genuinely have been through enough hardships that we need to look at life as precious as possible. And sometimes being nice does not dictate that you are a hero. A hero takes risk. A hero takes liberty and justice to protect what needs to be protected. Protect your heart, protect your mind, protect those that show nothing but invitation to greed, invitation to take. Don't let that. Remember that integrity is the right way to fight things. Because at the end of all of that hard work, it's you who becomes the victorious against all odds. So one more time, to those who are grieving, to those who just recently lost, do not let the grief dominate you. That's what I'm doing right now. Do not let it dominate. Let what needs to go go. The funeral, the condolences. Just be quiet around those that are just not in respect in your world or anyone. Just let that time pass and then keep going forward. Keep going forward. And that's that. I hope all of you have a great rest of the week, rest of the days, rest of the months. Be there for your loved ones that actually appreciate you, and the ones that don't even bother. You're just wasting your time. They don't care about your help. They didn't even ask for your help, so don't give it to them. Sometimes good people leave for a reason, because that one place that they try to give and give and give was never received. Thank you so much for those that have been watching, for those that have been supporting. I am truly sorry I couldn't get to that one video. I am sure this weekend I will upload it, and then I have more plans to create. And thank you so much for allowing me to speak my mind, to allow me to set my final words, and not just venting, but just final rest of the amplitude of my life, and also with dedicating myself to Vindictus to help it grow as my channel grows, and potentially help it get starting income, which is probably the dream, is to get 500 subscribers and start to elevate to 1,000 subscribers and much more ahead. Okay, so thank you very much, and see you guys next